All right there, people. Today we're going to have a look at a bit of PUA stuff, do a bit more debunking. There's a channel called PUA Cringe, so I'm guessing we're going to get a bit of a cringy shitty. So I'll take the piss out of these guys and tell you basically not to do it where you're going wrong, and what they're saying is basically a load of shit. Because, as I've said in previous videos, you can't create attraction, and that's one of the biggest lies these guys sell, is that if you buy their courses, they can teach you how to create and make a woman like you. And you can't do it. She either likes the look of you, you either pass the basic looks test or you don't. But let's have a look at some of these videos, and haven't watched any of these myself. I subscribed to them about a month or two ago just to see if there might be something interesting here, so I'll just go through, click on the videos, go through them, and we'll see if there's anything interesting. Let's click on this second one here. Magnetic attraction demonstration by pickup artist PUA Cringe. Well, let's see how cringy it is. It's good, because it's a smaller channel.
Once again,
no ads.
Starts with that feeling in your body. Once again,
let me start it from the start. I am at work here, so bear with me. I've got to do a couple of little things. But when I'm not too busy, I like to make videos at the office, because why the hell not? May as well get paid to do something fun. Okay, let's listen to this guy, and I'll interject whenever I want to, really.
once again, it starts with that feeling in your body. It starts with that natural desire. It starts with feeling that coming back from her and feeling that kind of magnetic attraction.
This guy is a creep. The way he's staring at her, his body language, if he'd done that to any woman, he's going to come off creepy. A few may find him attractive, he may pass a test and he might just come across as awkward, but the thing is with these women here, they're paid to be on stage, and they're paid to basically find anything that this guy here says. Anything he says, they find it interesting, funny, intelligent, etc.
That you might have for the other person.
Look how he's just staring at her. Don't do this, gentlemen. Don't do this.
So there's no secret, there's no magic to it. The first thing you want to do, you just want to get closer.
No, you don't. With someone that you just meet, you don't stare at them and then just start walking close to them, unless you want to be in the back of a police van.
The more exciting it feels, the better. And the closer you get, the more those feelings start to spike. It's a natural human condition. Now, when you're in a loud environment, such as a bar or a club, you've got an added bonus. You've got an added benefit: loud music.
How many fucking girls does this guy have chained up in his basement? Have a look at the serial killer vibe. He has not blinked once and taken his eyes off her.
Anyone who says, oh, it's too loud in those places, they don't understand how attraction works.
You don't understand either, or you do and you're just not telling everyone. Attraction is, you lock eyes with a woman, you pass the basic looks test, she finds you attractive, she gives you choosing signals, then you approach. Simple as that. You don't need courses or anything to learn that.
because it gives you an easy excuse
My God.
to get closer to someone.
Oh.
If they can't hear you, that just means get closer. It doesn't mean yell. And as you get closer to someone,
Please don't do this for the love of God. Do not approach a woman under any circumstances and do this. Please don't. Please don't.
those natural feelings come out more. And it should be, once again, you've got this magnetic pull toward each other. You just want to get closer and closer so that every single time you might get a little bit closer on a date or anything that's so funny, the overall distance just kind of closes a little bit more and a little bit more. And you don't have to do anything fancy.
This guy has not blinked in 1 minute and 56 and hasn't taken his eyes off her. Now you tell me that's going to work. Even Chad Thunderschlong can't do this. You tell me this little 5'2" bloke can. Give me a break. That's all. Oh, fuck, they sell some shit. The most embarrassing thing is I once used to believe stuff like this back in the early mid-2000s. I believed in the hope. It's like one of my videos goes from hope to cope, from blue to black. I went from the blue to the red, and red just sells you hope. But all of this stuff does not work. Please don't do it. Do not do this. Don't do it.
Fancy, because when you're feeling this, every little touch carries that feeling much more strongly. So if I lean in and our arms graze against each other, that's just going to have more electricity to it. That's going to feel as good as anything in the world.
The only electricity you're going to feel is her taser up your ballsack, because it ain't going to get you anywhere. I don't care if you've been on a date or you've just approached, and if you walk up with that kind of eye contact and just whatever it doesn't matter what he's saying, if you walk up with that creepy serial killer vibe, even if you're Chad Thunderschlong, it's not going to get you anywhere. Now, there are some PUA things that are valid, like being confident in yourself, looks maxing and things like that, but the whole you can just go and create attraction out of thin air is just absolute bullshit. That's what this guy here is trying to sell you.
Could possibly feel. She's got her arms down at her side.
Yeah, she has, because you've paid her to do that.
And I lean in and our hands touch. Oh my goodness. Hands have a lot of nerve endings in them.
So does your cock. What's that got to do with anything?
And so if I lean in and our hands graze, not only will that send that electricity through our bodies, but I'm also going to get to gauge where she's at with this whole physical contact thing.
Which, if you haven't paid a girl to be there, it's not going to go well for you, mate. The lies that these fucking dickheads are trying to sell. Bloody infuriating.
If I lean in.
No, well, that's that one finished. We will find another one to watch, because that was pretty short. I've been recording for about there's a whole movie of 2 hours. I've got to put that to what is that? Watch later. I might do that one. A whole 2 hours of how not to meet women. That might be good. Let's go back. So we watched that dickhead. What can we watch here? Here we go. Students learning to approach women with intent. Intent. You've got to show intent.
Mindset. So, can we get you four guys?
Oh, not a fucking Aussie. Jesus. An Aussie PUA. Let me just activate something quickly on the work computer. And then, fuck, all this stuff's bullshit. I'll tell a quick story while I'm doing this. As you've probably known, if you've watched other videos, I was once arrested and had an intervention or AVO for talking to a woman in a grocery store. But long before that, when I was in the heyday of PUA, I got myself banned from a shopping mall, quite a big shopping mall, for doing what they tell you. I just go into all the shops and practice your routines and practice talking, practice push, pull and playful teasing. And so I thought, okay, I'll do that. You know, I'm if not anything, someone that likes to try and puts in effort, all that kind of stuff. So I thought I'll go and try that stuff. And it didn't take too long before I'd done it in the wrong shop to the wrong woman. And I'm thinking back, the interaction didn't go well. As soon as I opened or said hello, it was basically over. I didn't know then that, their body language is all that matters and basic looks tests and that. So I was still under the impression for what these guys have sold me that you can create, you can manifest the attraction just by talking and acting a certain way, which is bullshit, as we know now. So I went into this shop, spent about 5 minutes, can't remember what I said because it was a long time ago, back about 2005, 2008-ish, and basically I just kind of left the store. I would have done a little opener, maybe an opinion opener, which was popular back then, and then a little bit of playful push-pulling, bit of teasing, bit of negging, things like that, and just left the store thinking, that didn't go good. And then I think maybe I went and got something to eat, and on my way out I was greeted by quite a few security personnel that informed me that I was harassing one of the workers there and that I'm banned. I have been back to that particular place. I did wait quite a few years to go back, but I didn't say anything sexual. I didn't ask her out or anything. It's just for me going in there and talking to a woman that I didn't pass the basic looks test with and trying to flirt with someone that I didn't pass the basic looks test with got me in trouble. So doing this stuff can be harmful. That's not a harmless endeavour where you can just go about your business and do it. There can be serious repercussions to going out and doing this stuff. And it doesn't work. You might think it works, but if you do this stuff and you do get results, it's because you've passed the basic looks test. Which is something that I've now since about 5 or 6 years ago, whatever, just come to realise too. That's why I had success when I had it, not because of what I said. Let's listen to this guy.
Your eyes type mindset. So, can we get you four guys? Just here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come up here to the front with me. Give them a round of applause. What's up, man?
Great.
How are you, man? Good.
I can already see the specimens we're working with here.
What's going on? What's going on? All right, so you can be the girl. All right. Beautiful. All right, so you can stand over here, okay? Lovely, lovely. All right. Now, you guys are just random chodes or like girls in the club.
Another stupid word they tried to get everyone. A chode is like AFC or whatever used to be out of the book. A guy, it's basically a guy that's not RPL informed is a chode. Right, we got these guys here. We've got an Asian. We've got a rice cell, looks fairly short. We've got a bald cell. We got the guy in the black, Peter Griffin, after lap band surgery, basically a nerd. He looks reasonably tall, but he's still a nerd. And we've got a balding guy here in the stripes. So we've basically got Asian guy looks to be probably about a 5 out of 10, but he's got the ethnic tax, so he's a 4. Bald guy's a 4. Tall guy's a 4. You got you got 4 4s here. You got 16s. You got 4 squared. You got 4 4s here that are going to struggle greatly in attracting someone. Let's see what he teaches them to overcome their shortcomings.
Okay, so, but stand like, so you're kind of blocking her, all right? Stand like you're kind of blocking her a little bit. So here's the thing. This is a typical scenario. You'll see like cute girl hoarded in by, she's very cute as well. You see her hoarded in by like a bunch of chodes or miscellaneous people, cramped bar, this type of style, all right? So if you're going with no intent, if you're doing no intent here, here's what would happen. Like, you'd be like, chatting to your buddies, oh yeah, cool, cool. You're like, oh, hey man, there's a cute girl over here. Okay, all right, I'm gonna go, man. All right, I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna do it, man, I'm gonna do it. And meanwhile, we're like trying to climb through people and stuff, like climbing through the people. Excuse me, sorry, excuse me, sorry, excuse me. Sorry, no, oh, I'm sorry. Hello.
Hello.
Do you want to meet me?
Oh, I have to go talk to my friend.
Yeah, of course, right? No.
Fucking unbelievable, these dickheads. Trying to make it everyone's useless without them. That no one knows how to talk and approach women. Absolutely fucking scumbags. So he's going to show you how to go through that group, you know, and navigate all her friends and win her over. Okay.
Nothing. All right. See this so much. There's no intent there at all. So back in the formation. Right.
FYI, intent means nothing if you don't pass a basic looks test. The girl finds you ugly. I don't care how smooth you are.
Here's what an intent looks like. Oh, I'm just showing like, oh shit. Hey, I'm Kim. I just had to meet you. You're a cutie. Come with me. All right, so what I want to...
My God. Don't do that. Don't do that. Here in Australia, if they were guys, especially that was a girl and there were guys, you would be probably getting a couple of punches to the back of the head as you're leaving with that girl. There is no way you are going up to a whammon and just grabbing her like that and walking away with her. How, in what world is this something that's appropriate to do? And in what world does this work? What an absolute bullshit artist. What a load of fucking shit. Do not do this.
To tell you is more. All right, so there's some full intent there, okay? Boom! As soon as I saw the girl, it was like, oh shit, I need to do something here. So give him a round of applause. All right, thanks guys.
These 4 suckers here probably pay $2 or $3 grand each just to learn how to get smacked in the head by every bloke in the club and get arrested. These PUAs, they're really good snake oil salesmen. They're really good charlatans. Really good. Really good. Even this PUA guy there is... I didn't click on that yet.
Can I have a seat?
Fuck. fuck, look at the quality, VHS quality here.
So I'll start with some of the very
Oh,
simple
I'm getting
approaches
out of
like if
this.
we
No
were...
way. There's no way that old bloke's like
Her
that's
eyes
doing any
tight.
good. Even just looking at this guy here, standard normie, 5 out of 10. Looking bloke, he's not going to get very much success. He'll get lucky occasionally, but his best bet's warm approach, not pubs and clubs. No way. It's different when it's someone like Mystery back in the day or Richard Gambler that are actually good-looking men that are going to get success kind of no matter what they do. What have it done? Good. Back here again. So what's part of the channel? Let's go to videos again, maybe do one more. Maybe do a bit of... What do we got here? Maybe something outside. We got any yad? We don't have any yad. Have a look at this turkey here. Unbelievable. They pay thousands, these poor blokes. There's quite a few videos, so we'll go up. Watch this one, little 4-minute video, that'll do this. Let's see what we got here.
All right, fine, we'll leave. Excuse me.
Oh,
Sorry to interrupt. Could I be really cheeky and ask if you have a spare cigarette?
No, I'm running really late.
Oh, I'll buy you a pizza. You know, like...
look at this gesturing, this vocal gesturing to try and, you know, gain welcome into the group. He's got more chance with that older woman that's on the left of your screen than with them.
Pizza. Okay, you can have another one. We're doing like 2 lunches at the moment. Okay, I have an ulterior motive, I'm going to be honest. I think you're really beautiful. You've got the kind of red eyeshadow.
Mate, look, let me go back.
That normally indicates that you're not English.
These 3 women here, one of them is blocking. They're giving him absolutely no choosing signals, no excitement in their body language, their face, their eyes. They're not treating him like a subhuman sub-3 or anything like that, but they obviously, none of them, he hasn't passed the basics looks test with none of them 3 there. So he's wasting his fucking time. He really is. That's something you've got to know as a guy with women, if you're wasting your time or not. And this guy here is wasting his time. And if he does somehow walk away with a number or an Instagram or something, it's either going to flake or they've been paid to do it. Because I'm telling you now, this guy has gotten no immediate attraction off these 3.
English, because English girls don't normally wear red eyeshadow. Are you?
I am.
You are English. What's your name? I'm Sam. It's lovely to meet you, Amy. And you are also Emmy's English friends.
No, she's Danish.
You're Danish, okay. And, okay, cool. And are you going to the Tate, or have you been?
Look at that redhead there just to the right of him. She has got no interest whatsoever in him being there. The one in front I can't see too well, but the blonde one is, she's talking to him, but she's just being polite. There's no genuine interest. This one here on the far right in a denim jacket doesn't even know he exists.
Disappointing or good? It's the same as it always is. I've been there for like 3 years and it's, they've never changed it. They've never changed anything.
Boring.
Cool. Well, it was nice to meet you. Do you live here in London?
Oh my God. Leave. Leave now. It didn't work. You didn't pass the basic look test. Leave. You need to know this, guys. If you're not getting any choosing signals, don't stay. Trust me. That's how you get arrested. That's how you get punched up in the street. All of this PUA shit is crap.
In Kent? Cool. When you come back to London, can I take you for a drink?
I'm like sort of seeing.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't obviously want to tread on anyone's toes, and I am aware
I didn't hear what you said there. Probably something along the lines of, got a boyfriend.
that I'm like coming in when you're with your friends, but you know, I do find you very attractive, and I've kind of got to be honest about these things. So, listen, if I take your WhatsApp number, I send you a message, and if you want to respond, you can. And
I'll give you my Instagram.
okay, I don't use that. Do you have an email address? We could do it really old-fashioned if you want. Or like Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook.
Okay.
Know when you've been rejected, mate. Leave. My God, this is the second-hand embarrassment. It is cringe. It's like you can feel that icky tension inside him. This guy needs to leave. Absolutely, he's got absolutely no hope. And the only thing he probably should have said out of what he said was, walked up, oh, how you going? My name's Sam or whatever. I think you're attractive. You got a boyfriend. You want to chat. And he would have known as soon as he said, hi, name's Sam. Can I introduce myself or whatever? If her eyes lit up or she gave you more open body language or choosing signals, then stay. But this guy here got no choosing signals and he's still there. It's a complete waste of fucking time. Complete waste.
What? So, Imi, I deleted all of my apps because they were distracting me. So now, if I go on Facebook, I have to go on the Messenger.
No one is interested one iota in what you're saying, mate.
I'll make sure to bring like 2 packs of cigarettes when we meet, so that no one's running out. This is you. Quick meals, always meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Bye-bye. Bye, girls.
All right. If that wasn't paid, which I don't think it is, that WhatsApp or email or whatever is, I'd confidently say 100% going to flake because there was no interest, absolutely no initial interest with that blondie. These three here, her friends, have want nothing to do with it. They're looking at him and fucking, they're just going to laugh their heads off as soon as he goes. He's not the ugliest bloke in the world. He's also not the tallest guy in the world either. And we all know you've got to be that magic 6 foot number. This guy here probably looks about 5'8", 5'7". But no, either way, it doesn't matter what you look like in a way because you're not getting any initial attraction. So if you somehow meet the right woman and you're a 3 or a 4 out of 10 and you're getting choosing signals, then yeah, go for it. Like, it's going to be rare, but if you're a Chad and you're not getting choosing signals, you're going to get rejected. It's as binary as that. It's black and white.
Hi guys, it's me. So the interaction you just saw with the 3 girls sat on the bench and the blonde girl that was very attractive, I went up and asked for a cigarette.
Yeah, this guy here's not... got some good features, got some bad. Overall, you'd probably give him a 5.
I just want to show you.
He's got eye areas a bit shit. His looks max, he's probably, I'd say natural 5, maybe looks maxed 6, but his height, he's going to let him down. And that blonde's number or Instagram, whatever, he's just going to flop, guaranteed. I'd put $1,000 on it.
You guys some alternative opening lines you can use. Doesn't always have to be they're very attractive, you could just go and ask for a cigarette or ask if they've got a lighter. When they give it to you, just hold it by your side and don't use it, and then give it back to them, and they kind of see what you're doing. But yeah, just go in with whatever you want to say. Essentially, that interaction, you didn't see the faces, but it was exactly what you hope not to have when you're a beginner if it's your first approach, because it was just bitchy looks from all of them.
No, he got that bit right. He got bitchy looks because he didn't pass the looks test. Every woman's got one, and he didn't pass it. So you're out. You're gone. One strike and you're out.
Including the blonde girl, and me kind of put through my paces, having a little conversation, focusing on the girl I like. Then when I saw the friends weren't budging at all, they were just staring. It's like I tried to bring them in and be like, are you guys from here as well? And one of them's from Denmark, the other's from England. And then I kind of had to move into just getting to the point again and being like, well, listen, I've got...
And given this guy's looks too, it explains why he got the neutral treatment. Now, this guy's probably going to get that a lot because, as I said, he's probably like a 5 to looks max 6. Yeah, he's got a bad jawline and he's not ugly by any means, but I dare say he's natural 5, looks max 6. Unfortunately, he's short, otherwise he'd probably do quite well. But this guy's getting no interest, and this guy's, let's just call him a 5 point, let's just call him a 6. All right. Now, what about all the short, bald, fat sub-5s out there, or ethnic, the 3s and 4s out of 10? Not only are they not going to get, at best, neutral treatment, they're going to get F-off signals. They're going to get bad treatment. They're going to have the halo effect, horn effect, sorry, the way this guy isn't getting the halo effect or the horn effect. He's getting that neutralish, oh yeah, well, I'll just be polite to this guy kind of treatment. And that's what most of the time when I didn't get reported or anything like that, that's what I was getting too, just basically warm and being nice, having conversations, getting numbers and things, and them just not leading anywhere. So that's 99.9% of this guy's efforts are going to be flaky numbers, flaky emails, flaky WhatsApps, whatever. And maybe 1 out of 200, just like Wheat Waffles gets, roughly the same looks level. Maybe 1 out of 200. 1 out of 200 is going to, maybe result in a bit of success, bit of short-term fun. And that 1 in 200 probably isn't going to be that attractive. Probably going to be either a 5 or below. So, yeah, well, if that's the kind of treatment he's getting, and he wasn't getting any signal, any choosing signals being a 6, what do you think you're going to get being a sub-5?
Got an ulterior motive. I do think you're very attractive. A little bit of information about the red eyeshadow and how a lot of English girls would be too nervous to wear it. And then
pointless bullshit chit-chat. Oh, you got red eyeshadow. I normally don't like blondes, but for you I'll make an exception and all that PUA. It's all bullshit. As I've said in other videos, you can just go up to a woman and go ooh, 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 and grunt like a fucking caveman. If you pass the basic looks there, she's going to find it funny, going to find you charming and intelligent. And, geez, I remember back in the day too when I was getting choosing signals from this girl on the dance floor. I just walked up straight up to her and said, hey, do you want to make out? This was near the end of the night. I was pretty drunk, so was she, but I noticed her looking me up and down, and that's all it took was, you want to make out? Yeah, we made out. But I was getting choosing signals, so that's all I had to do. And if you get choosing signals too, that's all you have to do. Let's finish this off.
Essentially just asking for the number. I didn't actually expect that she would give it to me. I sensed that she was attracted because she was giving me some indicators of interest, but I thought that...
She gave you no indicators of interest. If you sense she was attracted, that's a sign of your own inflated ego, my friend. There was no choosing signals at all. It was just polite conversation.
the pressure from her friends, looking at me like I was some sort of total weirdo.
Which you are when you do this stuff in the street, PUA street game or anywhere PUA. You're a weirdo.
I thought that would be too much pressure for her to actually say, yes, let's stay in touch. But she actually did end up giving the old Facebook, which is very normal when a girl's with her friends, is to say.
So we got her Facebook. Not really a strong close. I mean, he'll probably end up getting blocked the next day. This is probably taken back in the day where Facebook probably was the #1 social media before Instagram and that stuff. So chances are she just wanted that extra follower. They said, look at the guy. The guy's probably a 6. Like you could, an argument, I'd say maybe between 5 and 10, depending on the woman, 5 or 6 in the face. Unfortunately, he's not very tall, so that's going to knock you down a couple of points. So in most women's eyes, this guy will be a 4, sub 5, not interested. He's not even mid, not even okay. As I've said before, a female's attraction towards a guy is binary. You're either attractive or you're not. There's no, oh, he's mid, he's all right, he'll do. You know, he's got a good face, but he's only 5'9", but, you know, there's more good than bad. They don't logically weigh up the pros and cons when they pick. It's either they're interested or they're not. And if you think a guy like this is getting rejected and no choosing signals, if you're a sub 5, do not cold approach. Do not. If you're going about your business and you get choosing signals, which I'll make a video about in case you don't really know exactly what they are, but if you get like steady eye contact and a warm smile, maybe a bit of a look up and down, the look up and down is actually a really good one to show that they're interested. If you get anything like that, then yeah, go and approach. But if you don't even ask them for the time. Don't ask them if you're lost. Don't ask them what street you're looking for. They're not interested. Now let's let him finish talking shit.
Facebook instead of a number, because she doesn't want to be seen to be giving her number away too easily in front of the friends. So we'll see where that one goes. But
Didn't get the number because she doesn't like you, mate.
guys, basically the takeaway is don't be worried if there's more than one of them. If there's 2, that's fine. If there's 3, that's fine. If there's 4, that's fine. Sometimes it's more difficult. Sometimes the friends make it easier. But just treat it like you're here, the girls that you like.
All right, let me bloody finish this one up here. A little bit of PUA cringe for you. A little bit of what not to do. I'll have a look at the comments quickly in a minute, but yeah, don't do any of the little clips I've showed you today. Do not do anything in there. Never interact with a woman unless it's in a professional or business setting without getting some choosing signals, because it's not going to go your way. You cannot create attraction from nothing. You cannot make someone fall in love with you by acting a certain way. It's your initial appearance, and it happens in a 13th of a second or something, 13 milliseconds. And as another creator, as PUA stuff, Master Yoda, that's his name, says, the vast majority of the time you're going to get rejected before you open your mouth. So all this PUA stuff doesn't mean shit. Here's another person that's proved it. As you're approaching and they see you're walking, they've already made up their mind. Oh, he's not bad. I want him to. What I like. Oh, shit. I know someone's approaching and they don't like. They've already made up their mind. So if there's no choosing signals, abort. Now let's have a look at some of these comments. This one's a long one. Oh, I'll read it. Listen here, guys. Scorpion Suerte or whatever says, listen here, guys, the worse a girl responds to you, the more you compliment her and show interest. No. Go in indirect, and when she looks at you like a piece of shit, tell her she's beautiful. When she still clearly has no interest in you, then tell her she's attractive. If she obviously wants you to get lost, then ask for her phone number. He's kind of taking the piss now. When it's bordering on harassment, insist on getting her social media details. Dismiss all social cues that you should politely leave and keep going regardless. Yeah. It's a sarcastic piss take. And of course, again, the same guy says, I love how these day gamers think they can turn around a bad interaction just by being honest and finding the girl attractive. Yeah, that's all bullshit. Another person with a pair of eyes said as well that she wasn't into you at all, dude. Delusional people always have excuses. She liked me, but she couldn't show it because of her friends or this and that. There's 150 comments, not going to go through them all. It's all going to be the same shit. Here's another guy here, Mr. Good Salesman. This is so sad. Did anyone tell him it's based on looks? She's just not interested. Facts, mate. So, my God. Oh, Jesus, a second-hand embarrassment too. I was feeling like when I used to go and do this stuff. My God, Jesus, I'll give you a laugh if I actually filmed some of it. Jesus, it's just, don't do it. Don't learn it. Take it from someone like me and other people in the manosphere. It doesn't work. It is absolute horseshit. It's absolute horseshit, and it's just going to get you in trouble. You know, best case scenario, yeah, you're going to get a little bit of action here and there, but that's only because the woman finds you attractive. You don't need this stuff. Humans have been dating and mating for hundreds and thousands of years before these PUAs came along, and we'll be doing it after they leave. It's just absolute bullshit, really, and just a money-making scam. They've worked out that, oh, geez, there's all these lonely girls out there, and, we can really capitalise on this and just, we can basically sell them hope. And they know it doesn't work. They'd have to be like, I understand a few of them would be completely delusional and think that it does work. A lot of the better-looking ones might think that. But the normies and the sub-5 PUAs, that's when you know it's really full of shit. I really like Yad, the sub-5, 3 or 4 out of 10 PUA. When he's telling you all these stories that it's got, about 98% bullshit. It's just not happening. Not happening. But I was a young, gullible man once and I believed it. And I'm here to try to get you guys that are young and gullible or even older and gullible to don't give these guys a cent. Don't go out and do it, especially in this day and age. Where, in the Western societies are very anti-men, and you're just going to get yourself in trouble. In this day and age, women don't need no man. They're strong and independent. They just want to go about and do their own thing. They don't want you. They don't need you. It's just harassment. Unless you're Mr. Chad Thunderschlong, it's just harassment. So don't do it. If you don't get choosing, that's the bottom line. If you only take one thing away from this video, if you don't get choosing signals, do not engage with a woman. Of course, a little caveat, ladies, and unless it's a business, like if you're ordering Macca's and it's a woman, I don't say don't talk to them, or you got, a secretary at work. But just keep it business, keep it straightforward, and get out of their sight, because I don't want to know you. Okay. Let me stop this thing from beeping. And I think I'll just leave it there if we've had a little bit of a look at what not to do and some of the ridiculous things that these PUA guys do. So I'll do another one in a little bit, but next one I'll do is probably going to be more educational. As usual, B-Pill or evolutionary psych. So Yeah, I've had enough of looking at these dickheads. Here we go. Here's a real Chad for you to look at. Yeah, basically, don't fall for any of the shit. So these PUA guys, they're a little bit old-fashioned now, so to speak. You've also got alpha gurus, dating coaches that are trying to spout that crap now, which of course doesn't work. The only good things that they talk about is, you know, getting yourself in shape and making some money. But I might even cover them next, the dating roaches and some of the shit they try to sell you in some of their courses. And they've always got sponsors and products and tactical soaps and this and that. It's just more bullshit. It's like I said in one of the other videos, once they realise that PUA isn't selling anymore and people know it's a bit of a scam, or it is a scam, they moved on to the alpha guru, dating roach stuff. So yeah, I might do a bit of that later, but until then...